skin. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Here comes the Commodores offense onto the field, ready to start the drive. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
The Commodores signal for a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. That last connection left them a little short of the first down, but in perfect spot to attack on 2nd and short. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used a timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Commodores will snap it on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Carter. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
Back to the ground game on the left. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage, and we'll see if they're content to run out the clock here in the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Ben, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We start with Hawaii taking on the number 17 team, the UCLA Bruins.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Steamrolls his way ahead. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Wants to throw on 3rd. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Looking long. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
He's got him this time. Touchdown Doors! A great catch and run for 6. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. On the ground, it's Roberts. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
He'll take a deep shot here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. So Missouri will have to punt it away. Secures it at the 30. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. This is a real chance to sort of settle things down, maybe generate a little momentum if you can put together a touchdown drive here.
Oh, it'd be a great opportunity to make a statement and get back in this thing. I mean, it hasn't gone your way early, but I feel like you're creating some momentum here. And a score, Jesse, a score makes this a fun ball game.
It would be huge, but it's on the offense. They have to look at each other right now in this huddle on the field and go, look, guys, it's on us to march this ball down the field, score some points, and bring some energy now to our sideline.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Lets it go. And a big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down. The Commodores decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Missouri's offense heads out ready to go. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Using his legs, it's Roberts. Bring him down.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Searching for space. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Vanderbilt's offense out there looking to start a productive drive. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their...
Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And the defense hasn't made many plays today, but who can make those plays late? And this place got really, really quiet just now. They made the big play. They forced the INT, and now a chance to build on this lead and make this place even quieter.
He'll throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Hoffman. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Tight end now in motion. The fake wants to throw. In the backfield, it's James. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. But a little time, lets it go. Hauls it in. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Going to the run, it's Roberts. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Missouri comes up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He will not get there as the defense stops him again. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And he's made one already, and this one ought to be cake from 21 yards out. He splits the uprights, and now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The handoff. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Got it in the middle, it's Barnett. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
Back to throw, it's Carter. Looking to the big tight end. And that one's incomplete as they tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming up. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Snapped on 4th down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Commodores come to the line in the hurry-up.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Handoff from the shotgun. Turning it on! They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Way off target there.
Well, this has been a day to forget.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He's got it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Commodores are marching down the field. Drops back on 1st down. Escapes the pressure to his right. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Gonna take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. They're all over him. Another incompletion on third down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Quarterback changing the play. Needs it here on fourth down. Going downfield for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. They'll move the tight end. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Unloads to the wideout. Left side, it's Lanier. He'll work his way down to the 28.
When I see the defense in man coverage, I'm trying to get my fast guy versus their worst corner, trying to get a great matchup on the outside, take advantage of it to make big plays.
And the Tigers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the move. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Third down, and they need 15 after 2 negative plays. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him well short of the marker. It's fourth down from the 27. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Here comes the Commodores offense onto the field, ready to start the drive. To the air, it's Carter. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. Touchdown, Tigers! How about this defense taking one back to the house? They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job, not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You'd think that should do it now to get the win.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
And the Commodores want to pick up the tempo.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Carter. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
That's an awesome effort by the receiver there because he didn't have the first down once he caught the pass. He had to be able to make a guy miss. And with his athleticism and skill, he's able to do that. And as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
The Commodores with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long. And the Commodores will snap it on 1st and 10.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Looking downfield, it's Carter. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Got to make the play on 4th. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs.
I think after failing on the 4th down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. The give. And that is how we will wrap this one up. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go along.
Yeah, and it's just